And welcome back to the Journey to the FarLands. Alright, let's see here. Okay, it looks like I'm all situated to go. Break out here. Okay, no unpleasantries about. So we'll just kind of block that off. Let's see, I want this way. Alright, here we go. Okay, well, as many have observed over recent months, it has been a while since the last episode of the Journey to the FarLands. And, well, I had to, after recent mention of it once again, I took the time and spent a lot of time thinking about exactly why it's been so long. And I think I got it figured out. Well, it was actually pretty simple. So when I started doing this, I had this big, grand idea that I was going to use this Journey to the FarLands series as a way to raise funds for whatever worthy cause. And I started out with one worthy cause, the Child's Play charity, and then over time I had reason to add another cause that I considered to be worthy, a family in need that was left with no income at all when my brother died. And overall, in general, there hasn't really been a whole lot of progress on those goals. And while I admit that I've been largely about the journey, walking through this old version Minecraft world in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3, because the scenery has a tendency to become very awesome at times. Let's see. Let's take the easy way. There we go. And so on. But all the time, I couldn't help but to keep thinking about the progress that I was making towards those goals that I had set. And, you know, it's one of those things. Sometimes you just see the progress not happening and discouragement sets in. Looks like there's a way there. If I can get this boat to turn. There we go. Yeah, I got kind of unused to the old style boats. Anyway, the discouragement thing set in, and between episodes of busy and real world stuff going on, it got in the way. I let myself get out of the habit of it. And no real good excuse for it, really. So I decided, I did a lot of thinking about it, and along the way I decided that I needed to change something. And that is, I am no longer focused on any kind of fundraising goals. They're still there. And the eventual, whenever it might happen, pressing of F3 is tied to the completion of a fundraising goal. Currently, there's those two that I've already mentioned, and either one being reached will be sufficient to cause a celebratory situation in which we make a great big hairy deal of it, and press F3 and find out how far, in fact, I have actually come from spawn. it's no doubt in the previous 59 episodes, and this one being 60, I am quite sure I haven't gone anywhere near as far as somebody else, but I would still be interested to know, because I'm pretty sure it's a fairly respectable distance at least. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to think about that anymore. I'm not going to put a great focus on that. I'm just going to put the focus on walking and talking. Walking through this epic Minecraft world in the version of Minecraft that I really, really enjoyed when it was the current version. Beta 1.7.3 was an awesome version of Minecraft. It really was. And I had a lot of fun with it. Okay, let's get up here. Get across this mountain. There we go. And a relatively painless way down. Great. And the really good music that goes with Minecraft. I don't normally have the music turned on, so sometimes it surprises me when I hear it. Normally when I record Minecraft, I have the music turned off. When I'm trying to accomplish tasks, build something, or figure out, heaven forbid, figure out a redstone thing, it gets distracting. Because I'm likely to just sit back and listen. And I don't get much done when that happens. Okay. I should be watching out for sheep. And could use some wool, and I definitely need to watch out for some trees. Cut some trees. Pardon me for being a little bit semi-random in the direction my conversation goes. My topic tends to drift, or I tend to drift onto and off of topic. That's assuming there is a topic. Anyway, so in all that thinking about what to do and how to do it and so on, I figured out that a good idea, just get in here, do the walking and talking, and I was wondering about how often to make videos. Because that was another consideration. What should I take as a signal for it's time to make another video? I've tried scheduling in the past, and scheduling does not work for me. I have been fighting with efforts to schedule certain things for many years, and it just doesn't work. Not for me. I have yet to succeed with scheduling. Oh, I can start a schedule, video uploads of a certain particular series or whatever, and it'll keep for a little while, a week or two, maybe even 3. But sooner or later, the schedule falls by the wayside and is forgotten. Something will happen that causes me to miss a scheduled event. And somehow, it takes me an inordinately long time to get back to it and proceed to the next scheduled event in that series, which usually ends up meaning starting the schedule all over again from scratch. Not restarting the series in question, of course, but, restarting the schedule effort all over again. Get away from me, chicken, you're nasty. And seriously, no pun intended, chickens are truly foul creatures. They really are. And it's that time. Okay. will proceed in any event. So, the whole thing about what to do or how often to do videos. I don't want to get into trying to carve a schedule in stone. It just doesn't work for me. It's been a failure every time I've tried it. And then it occurred to me, there's something really nice and simple. I can let the count of views tell me when it's time for another episode. So that basically for example, when this episode reaches having, say, 300 views, that will be my signal to sit down and record the next episode. Instead of trying to do 2 or 3 a week, or, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, or some kind of thing like that, and whatnot, to just do it when it's obvious that the previous episode has received sufficient viewage as to indicate that there is an interest in another episode. Something like that. And I figure that's a decent way to do it. That way I can know when there's, have a signal that says, hey, it's time to make a new one. Alright, can I get through this without having to go over another mountain? It looks like it. Okay. Yeah, sort of, kind of. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. And for the time being, the number of views that signal a new episode will be 300. Over time, I hope to have reason to increase that number. But even then, I'm going to try very hard not to get too hard focused on the numbers, because that's another way to end up getting discouraged. And, whoa, holding shift. Ooh, no, we don't want to go there. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And there's another factor about the Journey to the FarLands that bears consideration, and that is how many Minecraft days to travel per episode. When I started out, I was going 2 Minecraft days per episode. And then for a while I was going 3. For a while I went 4. As you could tell by the number of beds that I had when I started this episode, I was going 5 for at least a couple of episodes. And the thing there is that that's the wrong thing. The thing there is that an episode of 5 Minecraft days is about the limit of how long I can have this version of Minecraft with this particular world running before Java and memory gets so clogged up and whatnot that I actually have to stop, save, and exit the game and restart completely because of assorted memory issues and such like. That basically the thing gets in danger. It gets to where it's in danger of crashing. So 5 Minecraft days per startup is the limit. But another thing about 5 Minecraft days is that, well, a Minecraft day from sunrise to sunrise is 20 minutes in real time. And it's 10 minutes of daytime, and 10 minutes of nighttime. Of course, when it starts to get dark, I sleep and get daytime, so it's 10 minutes for Minecraft day, actually, because I'm sleeping through the nights. Alright, third boat, it looks like. Okay. And, so a 5 Minecraft day episode is going to be 50 minutes long. This is not the sort of thing that inspires a whole lot of watchage because of what everybody knows as the YouTube short attention span theater thing. YouTube is all about short attention span theater. They like, most people watching YouTube. I'm not saying this is everybody, obviously, but the overwhelming majority of people watching YouTube videos are looking for something short and quick. And if you get to where you're taking more than a half an hour in a video, a lot of people are just going to click off and go do something else. Unless you can be engaging enough to really grab their attention so that they have to stay. It doesn't happen too awfully often, in my experience at least. Whoa, I'm out of torches. Well, this will get me a few more. You, one over there. Alright. I need to see about some coal, too. Anyway. So, the number of Minecraft days is not going to be a set number any more than there will be a set schedule as to when new episodes be made. Instead, I'm going to, well, for the most part, let it go based on when I get to the point where I start having those long, uncomfortable silences because I either forgot what I was going to say or for some reason just run out of talk. You ever do that? You're talking about something, you're narrating something, or commentating on something, or just talking for a long time for whatever reason, and all of a sudden you just kind of run out of talk. You get to the point where no matter how interesting something is or how much you enjoy doing it, you just suddenly run out of talk, and that's when, if you think about it, that's when you realize it's time to stop. And that's how I'm going to go with it. I will leave the hidey hole in the Minecraft morning carrying a bunch of beds and, of course, materials for making more. And I will go until I need to stop. And that could be one day, that could be 2 or 5, whatever. Like, for example, when it gets to night this time, I need to stop. Not because I'm running out of talk, because obviously I'm talking up a storm, even though I'm only making a microspeck of sense, I'm sure. Well, I don't know. I make sense to me, but that's me. I got 39 wool, but I'd like to get some more. Making a bunch of beds goes through the wool pretty fast. And it's not like I have a wool farm anywhere. I just have to pick it up as I go along the way. As I walk to the west through the epicness of Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. Yeah, I definitely need to be looking up a good spot to dig a hidey hole, because it's getting close to sunset right now, as you can see by the clock. What do we got here? Little beachfront property here. Okay. Let's see. How about just dig in here. Throw a torch up there. Get dug in. And just dig this hidey hole out. Throw down a bed. And let's see, I should probably at least make up a few more boats. And yeah, I know. Shift click, you get your maximum make all at once. No, you won't. Not in this version. It's like click and drag. Okay, I can shift click one out, but I can't shift click to get the maximum make. Alright, anything else? Nope. Okay, there we go. And so ends another episode of Journey to the FarLands, where we're walking in Minecraft Beta 1.73 towards the FarLands, which is an interesting concept. And you know something? Next time, I need to see if I can remember to have some pictures of the FarLands to give an idea of why it's worth walking there. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy.